Welcome back to Ride Empire, the place where legends of the road come alive. Today, we're not just reviewing a car, we're revisiting an icon, a machine that represents raw American muscle and timeless style. This is the Chevrolet Chevelle SS, a car that still makes enthusiasts pause, stare, and dream, decades after it first thundered down the streets. Get ready, because this review is about to take you into the heart of a legend that redefined what muscle truly means. The Chevrolet Chevelle SS, short for Super Sport, first hit the scene in the mid-1960s during the golden era of muscle cars. It wasn't just another car, it was Chevrolet's answer to a growing demand for power, speed, and presence on the road. The Chevelle SS quickly became a street king, competing fiercely with the likes of the Dodge Charger, Pontiac GTO, and Ford Mustang. What makes the SS stand apart is its balance of beauty and brute force, a dual character that cemented its status in the Hall of Fame. One glance at the Chevelle SS and you immediately understand why it's still celebrated. The design is bold, muscular, and unapologetically American. The long, sculpted hood stretches forward with an aggressive presence, often hiding a powerhouse engine beneath. Its wide stance gives it road-dominating authority, while the sharp lines and chrome accents highlight its premium personality. The front fascia, with its twin headlights and bold grille, stares at you with a confident glare, almost daring you to test its power. Around back, the SS carried a clean yet muscular finish, with simple but striking taillights and dual exhausts that whispered, or rather roared, performance. Slide into the interior and you're transported into a world that blends function with vintage flair. The cabin was designed with drivers in mind, from the analog gauges that deliver vital information in their purest form to the thick-rimmed steering wheel that reminds you this car was meant to be gripped firmly. Depending on the model year, you could find bucket seats, premium trim, and touches of chrome that gave the Chevelle SS a distinctly upscale feel compared to its rivals. It wasn't just about brute power. Chevrolet made sure that the driver felt like they were behind the wheel of something special, something that had character and presence. But let's be honest, the true soul of the Chevelle SS lies under the hood. This was where Chevrolet showed its commitment to performance. The SS could be fitted with a variety of V8 engines, but the real legend was born when it came equipped with the 454 cubic inch big block V8. This monster was capable of producing up to 450 horsepower, numbers that, in its era, were mind-blowing. Even today, hearing the roar of a properly tuned 454 Chevelle SS sends chills down your spine. That deep, guttural exhaust note isn't just sound, it's emotion, it's nostalgia, and it's pure adrenaline. Performance-wise, the Chevelle SS was built to dominate. Acceleration was brutal, the torque nearly endless, and its quarter-mile times left competitors in the dust. For a car weighing over 3,500 pounds, the way it could surge forward with such authority was a testament to its engineering. Of course, muscle cars of the era weren't known for sharp handling or cornering finesse, but what they lacked in agility, they more than made up for in straight-line speed and raw excitement. The Chevelle SS wasn't about finessing a corner, it was about owning the road in a straight blast of power. Technology wasn't the focus of muscle cars back in the 60s and 70s, but what the Chevelle SS had was exactly what enthusiasts wanted. A heavy-duty suspension to handle the torque, performance tires to grip the asphalt, and brakes strong enough to rein in the beast, at least by the standards of its time. And while the features may seem basic compared to today's high-tech muscle cars, there's something refreshing about the simplicity. No traction control, no electronic assists, just a raw connection between driver, machine, and pavement. But beyond numbers and specs, the Chevelle SS had something that can't be measured: presence. When you pulled up in one, people noticed. It wasn't just a car, it was a statement. A statement that you valued power, that you appreciated design, and that you belonged to a culture that was all about the freedom of the open road. Even today, restored Chevelle SS models fetch jaw-dropping prices at auctions and draw massive crowds at car shows. Owners take pride in every polished chrome detail, every rumble of the engine, and every mile driven. Comfort, while not the main priority, wasn't completely ignored. For a muscle car, the Chevelle SS offered a surprisingly smooth ride thanks to its solid build and long wheelbase. The seats, while not loaded with modern adjustments, provided decent support, and the cabin had enough space for passengers to enjoy the ride. But make no mistake, this wasn't built as a luxury cruiser. Comfort was secondary to performance, yet it struck a nice balance that made it versatile enough for both daily use and weekend drag racing. The legacy of the Chevrolet Chevelle SS goes far beyond its production years. It represents a time when cars were built to thrill, when manufacturers pushed boundaries in pursuit of raw performance, and when every engine roar felt like rebellion against the ordinary. The SS isn't just a car, it's a cultural icon, immortalized in movies, music, and countless enthusiasts' garages. It taught us that cars can be more than transportation, they can be passion on wheels, identity in motion, and power personified. Today, whether you encounter a pristine restored model or a barn find waiting for revival, the Chevelle SS still has the power to ignite emotions. It speaks to gearheads across generations, reminding us of an era where simplicity and strength defined greatness. It continues to inspire modern muscle cars, proving that true legends never fade, they evolve. So, what makes the Chevrolet Chevelle SS so special? It's the perfect blend of design, muscle, and soul. It's the car that doesn't just take you places, it takes you back in time, to an era when horsepower ruled the streets and style was carved in chrome. Whether you admire it from afar or are lucky enough to drive one, the Chevelle SS demands respect and delivers an unforgettable experience. Here at Ride Empire, we celebrate icons like the Chevelle SS not just because they're cars, but because they're stories on wheels. Stories of speed, freedom, and the unrelenting pursuit of power. And in the case of the Chevelle SS, it's a story that deserves to be told again and again. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of America's greatest muscle cars, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Ride Empire, and join us as we continue to bring legends of the road to life. Until next time, keep your engines roaring and your dreams wide open.